Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. I want to tell you something. It's just me. I'm so grateful for thee. But listen, it's just me, and I understand some things are going on, but honey, some things are growing on. And I'm over here, I'm on a journey. See, God don't need the publicity. God didn't need the publicity the last time. God don't, God could just make this blip, blop, blam. There it is. But honey. See, we got to be here for the glory of God. We already understand this. We got God on the heart. We know God. We all know God. Even the atheists know God. See, because the atheists understand that there is a creator. They understand that. It goes back to creation. That's what it goes back to. They understand that. They sit up there and tell you this or that. I even had my first husband tell me that he didn't believe that there was a God, but the one thing that he didn't do was to blaspheme the Holy Spirit. See, because you got God in the heart. God is there. God is in the heart. And you understand, now you see why things fall apart, because we don't put God over all. We need God over all. You got to put God over all, and God will be over all in thee. Put God over all, and God will be over all in thee. Okay, so I want to tell you this. I'm on a journey, and as I'm on a journey, I'm understanding different things. I got to upgrade my little sound system here. I got to tweak it and make things better. I got to upgrade the website. It ain't been updated in a while. I got to get in there and do. There's a lot of things I got to do. Grow headquarters is very, very busy all day. I'm not sitting here twiddling my thumbs, honey. I'm growing. I'm growing, sowing, lifting, rising, getting the wisdom from God, so that we may all grow, so that we may all build for God's kingdom building purposes. It's not about self. It's not about things. Things, yeah, they all around us. Beautiful thing. We got nice stuff. I love my stuff this, my stuff that. You know how much stuff I done had? I done had so many things come and go. But the beauty of it is we got life. Life is what's important. We came in this earth with nothing. We didn't come in here with anything. Even your hands were empty. You didn't have nothing. Not even clothes to put on. Somebody had to give you that. Put this on. You can't walk around looking like that. Gave you some clothes, wrapped you up in a blanket, and all you can see was your little face. So see, here we growing. Here we are. We growing. We rising in God. Greater than we was yesterday, in a better place. We growing in the race. This is the human race. We growing in the race. This ain't about different races. Oh, this ain't about, your race, this race, that, it ain't about that. Because see, then we get into colors. And then we get into divisiveness. Then we get into superiority, there's nothing superior. No one is superior over you. There are no supreme beings walking the face of this earth. There are Holy Spirits that are all around us. Everywhere, all around us. Okay, honey, I get so excited. I do. I get so excited in God that I get on a roll. So sometimes I got to slow it down a little bit, honey, but I'm going to tell you one thing. As I am growing, we sticking with the Master's plan. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. We're going to grow over all of that. Anything that's trying to break you down, we going to break it down. Because when they go low, we go high. We going to grow over it. When they go low, we going to rise like the great big tide. I'm telling you what you think about. You rise like the great big tide. I saw the little baby, running into the water, running into the ocean. I mean, she just a running because see, she rising with the tide. That's what she want to do. She want to go ahead, but see, they grabbed the baby and got her back, but she just like little brave baby running at the water. Honey, I'm telling you, not me. Honey, I stood right there with my ankles, and then when I didn't go in, turn around, I got smacked in the back by the great big wave, knocked me down to my knees. took my glasses out to see. I couldn't see, couldn't do nothing but depend on the Lord until some new glasses came, honey, because I couldn't see nothing. I can't drive if I can't see. I can't do nothing, So I'm telling you, honey, all, almost legally blind, can't see. Got to wear glasses and contacts, depended on glasses and contacts just like I depended on people. But I'm going to tell you one thing, I probably used to think, maybe I used to think the song was about me. I was so vain. I didn't want to wear the glasses. I used to wear the contacts. I wore the contacts for all these years, 30 years of wearing contacts. I was so vain. I think I thought the song was about me. I was so vain. Honey, forget that. Honey, I'm wearing my glasses. Forget them contacts. The contact is God. That's what I'm going to do. Depend on the Lord and get me some glasses too. It ain't time to be, trying to impress. I'm impressing the Lord. That's who I'm looking to impress. That's who I'm looking to see as God. And until I get to the point where I think I want to have the surgery, if God lead me to that, I'll have that corrective LASIK, I don't know, I'm still, still thinking about it, there's still wait, let's wait and see, let's see. So I'm trying to see, I'm still trying to see, so we'll see as we grow. God help us. God bless us. God help us. God bless us. God help us. God bless us. God help us as we grow. God bless us. God help us. God bless us. God help us. God bless us. God help us. God bless us as we grow. As we grow, kings and queens, keep growing in God. God is blessing you. Each and every day when your eyes wake up and you wake up in your right mind and you can see the beauty in life, no matter what your situation is around you, you can still see the love. You still got the love to give. Give God the praise. I'm telling you, because here we grow for better days. Each and every day as we rise, we gonna grow for a better way. Honey, I live for God. This is all about God. I live to grow. I grow to live. God is just steady blessing me. Everywhere I turn, here come a blessing. Blessing here, blessing there. And when I'm talking about blessing, everybody always think money. First thing they think, See, God said, give us this day our daily bread. God been blessing me in all other kinds of ways, honey. It ain't just financial ways. See, everybody think money. Ooh, money. No, it ain't all money. Everything ain't money. Money don't buy happiness. God brings happiness and joy in other ways where you can really see where God done opened up a door. God is making a pathway. God is making a way for you. Don't you look right here? God got it. God got a beautiful path laid out where some destruction came. Somebody came on your highway of life and tore some stuff up. Well, God is a building God for his kingdom building purposes. And he gonna build you back up. And you gonna rise up. And you gonna rise to reach your greatness in God. So turn and look at the beautiful path God got for you. Don't focus on the evil. Don't focus on the spiritual warfare. Don't dwell on that there. Don't cry about the oppression. Because I'm going to tell you something. Them tears ain't going to help no flowers grow, honey. Turn around, love, grow, and sow in God. That's what you focus on. Don't focus about what they did because that'll hinder you. That'll hold you back. That'll keep you from growing. Because, see, you sitting here focused on what they did, calling and telling them Susie Q and Bobby Blue, telling them all about it. And they going to bring you on back down to ground zero, back over there, bringing you all back. Will it go round in circles? Yes, it will, until you put a stop to it, because it is God's will. And that foolishness, chaos, negativity, and drama is not God's will for you or your mama. So turn this way. See, you done reached the turning point. We did that. So now we turn this way and we look at God. We listen for God. We listen. You got to listen. So how you going to listen if the TV blaring all loud? You can't hear. You can't hear the voice of the Lord. You hear the oppression of the TV. See, the oppression of the TV used to, even when I was a kid, back in the, young adult, back in the 80s, 90s, and fall asleep with that TV. That's when the infomercials started coming on, when TV stopped going off. I remember when TV used to go off at night. It was time to go to sleep. You can't do nothing there. You can't watch TV. You got to go to bed. And it's probably supposed to be in the bed anyway. But honey, when them TV commercials you come on and blast you up out your sleep, honey, you be sitting there, you be mad, you can't go back to sleep. You be sitting there thinking about that song that just done blared you out your sleep. Honey, I'm telling you. But them was the good old days. And just got on there for a minute, just thinking about, back when, the things that have molded you and have shaped you to be who you are today. The songs that came in your life, all over your life. That you turn the radio on, all of a sudden you hear something, on this highway of life. But honey, now it's time to hear the wisdom of God. It's time to turn the radio off. It's okay to listen to it sometime, but honey, sometimes you got to hear the wisdom of God. I don't listen to it no time. It's very, very rare I will turn it on to hear anything. I ride and hear the wisdom of God. I tune in where I need to tune in. In the news, there's always breaking. There's always something broke. God is the fix. God is on the move. And God is going to fix it. He will fix it. After a while, this is after a while. Remember that old song? Jesus, he will fix it. Jesus, he will fix it. After a while. Well, this is after a while, honey, because they were singing that when I was a kid. So probably before then, singing them old hymns. But here we grow. Sow Love, here we grow. It's after a while. God is on the move. God is not going to be a magician, blip, blap, blap. It ain't going to work like that. God works miracles in other different ways. See, like he performed a miracle for me today. Push the payment way back. So, into next month. Well, I just look all of a sudden and payment ain't even due till next month. Praise the Lord. I thought I was prepping myself up for a payment this month. But praises be to God. God done blessed me. Well, I ain't even got to worry about it till next month. So I am glory, honey. I was doing a praise break dance up in here. I'm serious. I was praying, preparing myself to pay this bill that's coming up. I just knew, well, here we go. Here we grow. I'm trying to keep stuff up, and glory be to God. It ain't even due till next month. So there go God. I'm telling you, God will work all kind of miracles out in your life if you sit back and allow God to. Don't do you, do what's in front of you, but what's in front of you right here and what's around you is beyond what God has for you. It's beyond your purpose here in life. For God's kingdom building purposes, you are here. You are chosen. You are chosen for God's kingdom building purposes as you grow daily in God. Seek God over all, and God shall be over all in thee. God is a mighty force, a powerful rushing wind. As when you're standing outside and you feel the wind just rushing, and then it changes up, goes this way, goes out. See, that's God. That's God move. That's how God moves. See, because, we wrestle not against flesh, but against powers and principalities, evil in high places, evil in low places, evil all around us, kings and queens. but here grow God like the mighty rushing wind that he is. God going to and fro, sitting high and looking low, seeking to whom he may link up, lock up, rise up, and pull up out the spiritual warfare. There grow God. So, I'm telling you, evil spirits are all around you. Honey, I was sitting here. Nobody's outside. Nobody's out there. And all of a sudden the pots and pans go sliding, around in there. But and there used to be a time where I would jump up, run up out of it. I'd be so scared. I couldn't stay in no old house. This house over 100 years. It's an old house. It's spirits in here. And so, but greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Don't allow evil to use you. See, because then I go drinking and I go get scared and be worried and because that's how I was in the other haunted house. Went to drinking, scared, wondering what I'm gonna do, how we gonna, let me worrying and stressing and scared. You in a haunted house with demons and spirits, things moving. Got a animal that was out of here, possessed, because something was wrong with him. He was tripping. He came in here all lovey-dovey, and then I don't know what happened. He got possessed, honey. That cat turned on me, hissing, stalking, staring, standing, following, running past my room. If I'm in here, just ripping and running past the door, back and forth, back and forth. I mean, it was so much. But, honey, thank God, thank God. I thank God. I thank God he gone. And she happy too. She won't sit up and act like she up. She glad that cat gone. She was tired of changing cat litter. And, it just didn't work out. It just wasn't working out. And buying cat food, she was tired of that too, because it was coming out of her money. Telling you, honey, that's what I'm saying. These kids get these pets and they not ready to be responsible. They really aren't. They're not ready to be responsible because she was telling me to buy the cat litter and the cat, but this your cat. That's what you said. He yours. You say yours. And he's supposed to be up here with you, not down here with me. So, I'm telling you, that's a story in itself, honey. I'm telling you, that was something. And when anything around you should not take away from your happiness, it should add to it. It should not take away your happiness. Nothing and no one. Because your happiness is found within. Your happiness is within you. Seek God. My beautiful mother-in-law, Betty, her spirit is growing with me. I loved her so much. Betty showed me in all the time that I've known her, besides when I was a young girl, but I ain't never seen no man around Betty. I have never seen a man around Betty. Betty has always been, she had raised 5 boys, and she was always a strong woman. Ooh, she was strong. And she went up against them boys too, even when they got big. And they thought just because they big, they gonna raise up against her, honey. I said, what'd you do, Betty? She said, I took from the belt and they graduated to lefts and rights. And she was in there boxing with them. I'm telling you, she got him in line though. But that one, the one I got with, he had me on the ropes one night, had me up against the house. He had me up against the house, had me on the ropes. Now, I'm going to tell you something about Betty. Betty was known for that pistol, Mr. 38. That's what she called it, Mr. 38. And she kept him in that house coat pocket. Anybody pulled up in front of her house that didn't even speak to her, she said, Mr. 38 will make you spill, honey. She hollered out there, she'd tell him. So she was known for that 38. And her son had me up on the ropes, because he wanted some money from me. So he had me up there on the ropes. Betty come out the house. She pointed that pistol at him. And she said, you let her go, or if you don't, I'm going to kill you. He dropped me to the floor. He let me grow. And he never touched me again. See, because he know his mama wasn't playing, when it comes to touching women. Because she had that happen to her. as they were growing up, men under oppression. But she showed me that a woman can be happy by herself. The man that she had was in the drawer. She kept him in the drawer. She said, he don't talk back. He don't catch an attitude. I get him when I need him, and I keep him over there in the drawer. Because I used to ask her, Betty, why you don't have a boyfriend? She was beautiful. Why you don't have a boyfriend? Why you don't have a man? I got a man. He in the drawer. He in the drawer? Yeah, open it up. I open it up. You know what it was. So that's what she taught me. You know, you don't need a man to complete you. You don't need a man to complete you. Be happy. The man she talked to was God. She kept God. So it don't matter whether you man or woman or what. Be happy within yourself. Just be happy within you. You don't need nobody around you to complete you. I'm on a journey by myself, growing in God. Ain't no man around me. Ain't nobody around me as I grow. The man that's going to come for me is coming through growth. I'm not going anywhere looking. I'm not looking for anything. What God got for me is coming through growth. So that's why I look to the hills. I look to God. And I'm going to be happy, me and God, regardless of what. And anyone around me is going to add to that happiness, not take away from it. Right, kings and queens? Amen, church. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Be lifted, be encouraged in God. Know that you are loved. Know that you are somebody in God. It don't matter what you don't have. It don't matter what you lost. It don't matter what they said about you. It don't matter what you look like. Because I can tell you one thing. Ugly is actions. Beauty is in all of us. You hear me? Ugly is actions, and beauty is in all of us. We are all beautiful. We are all God's kings and queens. It's just some of them ain't acting like it. They got to grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. I love you. God bless you. Let's rise and grow over this oppression. Let's sow love to grow love all over the world.